So you've been out on a few dates with someone and she lost interest. And you're like, oh my God, what happened? Maybe it wasn't even just a few dates. Maybe you've been dating for a few weeks or even a few months. And at the end of the day, she lost interest. She started ghosting you, stopped really responding to your texts, and you have no idea what's happened. Well, I will tell you this. It was not another man. And if she lost attraction, it's for one or all of these 7 reasons I'm going to reveal in this video. But stick around for reason number 5, because this one is the most critical. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys and the women that want to understand them. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. Woo! Okay, let's get into this video. So she's lost attraction for you and you know that she's checked out. And you can't really put a finger on why. So I mentioned I've got 7 reasons why she's probably lost attraction for you. And number 5, stick around for that one because that one is the most critical and maybe something you've been doing and you don't even realize. So let's get into this. Number 1, you don't look like your photos. Okay, in this day and age, people are meeting from dating apps, all right? And if your photos are a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years plus old, dude, you have changed. Your body's changed. Your face has changed. All these things have changed. So if you meet her and you haven't FaceTimed and she's going off just the photos she's seen on your dating app profile and those photos are old, oh, one of the biggest reasons why she's lost attraction because she's looking at those photos expecting you to look like that. And I know it's not fair because women use filters all the time. But look, if you show up looking older, heavier, less put together, you've instantly broken her attraction. Okay. So that's number 1 is you don't look like your photos. Number 2, you turn her off physically. This kind of goes back to not looking like your photos. If you walk in and if she's not expecting you to have a beer belly, a dad bod, maybe small arms, dirty nails, bad breath, messy beard, unkept hair, like you're just not looking all trimmed up like you should be for a date, that is a massive attraction killer. Okay. Number 3 is you hid the truth. Big surprises during the date or a few dates in, and you drop some bombs and you go, yeah, I have 5 kids with 4 baby mamas. Okay. She's going to be like, most women, they're gone. They're out. That's it. Because you weren't transparent about it. And guys, don't worry. Put it in your dating profile and say, look, I'm not every woman's type, and that's okay. I got 5 kids. I'm divorced. Or maybe you drop some financial bombs and you said, oh, my finances are not good, or you're living with your mother or something like that. If you're going to destroy attraction, that's definitely a way you're going to do that. Number 4 is you dress like a dad. And this is one of the biggest upgrades that you can do ASAP. Like, what if you show up to the date wearing baggy jeans, outdated shoes, or crappy looking shoes? You have no style equals no spark. And this is where brands like Anson Belt and Buckle come in, because you can elevate your look instantly, look clean, modern, and masculine. And as I mentioned, that this is an easy upgrade you can do is with your belt. And one buckle, imagine this, one buckle, multiple straps, no flashy logos, no dad vibes. It's the kind of detail that women notice without even knowing why. Anson Belt and Buckle is a family-run business that's completely reinvented the way belts should work. Traditional belts use holes spaced every inch, but Anson uses a micro-adjustable track system that gives you the perfect fit every time with 1/4-inch increments. So let me show you how it works, because I wear my belt all the time. I have the 3 belt set here, as you can see. For this demonstration, I'm going to show you the gold and the white belt, so it just can be offset with this video here. So you got your belt, you got your buckle, you got your belt, all right? The belts come in about a 58-inch length, so you can just cut it to size like I did here. And you put the belt in through the back. Here's the back part right here. And just slide it in the back, connect it, lock it in place. And the coolest part is the micro adjustable track system, which I'm going to demonstrate for you here. So here we go. Listen to this. Ready? Isn't that cool? I love that part. And to release it, you just release this clip right here and you're finished. So that's my belt. And as I mentioned, I've been wearing this belt nonstop ever since I got it. And mostly because of that micro adjustable 1/4 inch increments that I mentioned. So you might be wondering, okay, Silver Bachelor, that's all fine and dandy, but why should I trust Anson? Well, they've been around since 2009 and have over 40,000 5-star reviews. And they offer a lifetime guarantee on the functionality of their products. So because Anson Belt and Buckle is sponsoring this video, when you click on the link in my description or on the screen, the QR code, you can build a box set. You'll get 2 bonus pieces, 1 buckle and 1 strap completely free. That's 3 buckles, 3 straps. You can mix and match into 9 unique belt combinations all in one box. It's an exclusive deal you won't get anywhere else. So hit that link, build your set today, and upgrade your belt game. All right, back to this video. So number 5, this is the one you've been waiting for, is you lack confidence. So I got a bunch of notes on this one, okay? I'm just put all of these things into this category. So maybe because you're nervous, you talk too much. And I've heard from women that have bounced after about 20 minutes of the date because the dude wouldn't stop talking. He was talking the whole time, didn't even ask her questions. And that's a sign of nervousness. I know it's difficult, but you need to practice asking questions, open-ended questions. Don't say, so how was work today? And they're going to say, good. You could say, so what do you do for a living? That's an open-ended question. Oh, so your family, when's the last time, well, not when's the last time you saw your family, but you can say, so what is your family ethnicity? And then they give you an answer and say, oh, okay, so your parents here, for, you know what I mean? So I like to use the acronym family, work, and fun. So FWF, family, work, and fun. And you can spend many dates just covering those 2 topics, but you talk too much, and that's a sign that you lack confidence. You have self-doubt. So I've seen this many times in front of me where the guy is criticizing himself. For example, I am not every woman's type by any means. I am 5'7". The average height is 5'9". I am shorter than most guys. I am bald, duh, all right? And I'm 52. You will never hear me on dates talk about any of those 3 things. And that's what I mean about self-doubt. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not the tallest guy, or, oh, I'm not the youngest guy, or, oh, I don't have much hair. There's nothing I can do about it. Or, I'm 52, but I feel like I'm 35. None of that crap. Okay. That's what I mean about self-doubt. You walk in with confidence. Doesn't matter your height, age, whatever, or lack of hair. Okay. Also, a lot of men don't take the lead. They don't plan the date. She's expecting you as soon as you match from a dating app. Let's say that's how you met, or you met organically. Oh, she's expecting you basically within 24 hours, maybe max 48 hours. Ask her on a date. Women don't want pen pals. So you need to get to the point and say, hey, look, I think you're interesting. I'd like to learn more about you. Let's get together next Thursday night at 7. Does that work for you? Boom. And then she's going to say, oh, where did you have in mind? And you just take it from there. That's basically a yes. So talking about dates, this is also due to a lack of confidence. A lot of men today think that today's women want to go 50-50, and it's a total bunch of BS. Women do not want to go 50-50 ever, okay? Ever. Capital letters, explanation, point. Women never want to go 50-50. If you want to kill the vibe, kill her attraction for you, oh, just try it on. Just try it. Couple dates in, or first date, second date, third date, doesn't matter. And you look at her and say, hey, do you want to go splitsies? Do you want to go Dutch? Do you want to go 50-50? Oh, she is checked out. In fact, you're not getting any that night. I'm telling you guys, pay for the date. It costs money to have a woman in your life, so pay that price, all right? Also, staying on this topic, I'm going to stay on this for a minute here. Negativity. When I say negativity, I'm talking about when you cover heavy topics like politics or just life in general. Stay away from heavy topics. I know it's difficult. Maybe that's what you do for a living, right? True story. One time, had a few dates with somebody that was a news anchor, and this person was so deep into all the 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 negative aspects of America that it just was constant, and that was a super big turnoff. So stay away from political discussions or just hard, heavy subjects about life. Next, you might be saying stuff like, "Oh, I think you're too good for me." What if you have a date and she's super attractive and she's young? So what? She obviously likes you. She wouldn't have agreed to the date if she didn't like you. So stop thinking that you're not good enough for her, or let alone saying, "I think you're too good for me," that kind of nonsense, because she's going to lose interest. Or this is a great segue, is you put her on a pedestal. You keep complimenting her about how beautiful she is. "Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Wow, I'm so lucky. Wow, I feel like I'm chosen," or whatever it is. Do not ever do that, even in your relationship. Women want to feel like they're at least equal to you, okay? Not that you're putting them up on some pedestal, or maybe they even want to feel like they're less than you, but not on a pedestal ever. Or asking her to be your girlfriend after 2 to 3 dates. I've seen this many times on 90 Day Fiance. Caesar, he's a nail technician. Yes, I watch that show sometimes. It's good research for this channel. Anyways, this dude, many times he's gone over to Ukraine because he's got this thing with Ukrainian women, and he's asked them out on dates like after the first or second date. Or not asked them out on dates. He's asked them to be his girlfriend after 2 or 3 dates. And that is a super big turn off. And last but not least, around this whole confidence topic, is you're not flirting with her. Okay. Women want to feel like it's mutual, that you are also attracted to her. And so some flirting, some banter back and forth, and some teasing goes a long way. All right. Number 6 is you chased and you lost your edge. So when you chase, what that means is that you're too available, too eager, too many texts, and you've removed the challenge or the mystery. So every single time she texts you, you are answering ASAP back to her because you think, "Oh my God, I better respond to her right away." What if you're in the middle of a meeting? What if you're going to go to the gym or something? You're busy. You've got stuff you're doing. You can get back to her a little later. You don't always have to get back to her ASAP right away. She calls you and you're always answering the phone. Again, maybe you are available, but you don't want to give off this impression that you're just constantly available all the time, or you have needy behavior. You're a little needy and a little thirsty for attention, and you're texting her multiple times a day. You text her in the morning, "Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, good morning, good morning." And she never texts you good morning. Or you're always saying good night. The reason why men do this is because they fear that they're going to lose her. And my attitude is, who cares? Okay. If you don't text her enough, I mean, okay, look, if you are both interested in each other, 3 to 5 texts a day is more than sufficient. But if you're constantly texting, right, thinking you're going to lose her, well, you will lose her for that reason. All right, moving on. Last point. Thanks for sticking around this long. Is number 7, you care too much about what you say. So, if you always say yes to everything, you agree with her about everything, even when it comes to politics, let's say she brings it up, right? Or at the end of the day, she wants you to disagree. She wants you to have your own views. And it's okay to be on different side of the fence with politics. And if you're not aligned, fine, you're not aligned. Moving along, okay? There are so many people out in the world, and you need to have this attitude of abundance and think, wait, I can voice my opinions without fear that this person is just going to leave when I have another option if they do. All right. So, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click on the link in the description to get your 20% off of the Anson belt buckle set today. See you later.